What's going on, guys? We are back with another pop report update. This is Tuesday morning, the Tuesday after Thanksgiving. Hopefully everyone had a great Thanksgiving and a great weekend. We will go ahead and start off with pop report number 78. This week we're going to be going over November 21st through November 27th. We're going to lead off with PSA. PSA graded a total of 174,915 cards this week, which is a drop off of 81,814 cards compared to last week. So significant drop off. Of course, the one major reason would be Thanksgiving. More than likely they had 1 or 2 days off, possibly more, right? Depends on PSA. So quite a big drop off. Leading the way this week was TCG with 67,000. And then after TCG, pretty much the other top 3 sports, baseball, football, basketball, were all within just a few hundred cards, between 26 and 27,000 cards apiece. And then the second tier after that would be hockey with 6,000, soccer with 5,000, and then non-sport cards with 7,000 cards. So not too bad for PSA, especially on a short week. All right, moving on to CSG, graded a total of 6,873 cards this week, which is a drop off of 2,828. Again, possibly the same reasons as PSA. Thanksgiving probably had a huge impact to why there was a drop off here. Leading the way this week was football with 2,147, and then basketball with 1,878, then baseball with 1,842. Moving on to their sister company, CGC. Here we saw a total of 9,867 between Pokemon and Magic the Gathering. I just want to make a quick note here. Starting next week, they actually added a third category to CGC called Pokemon Tops. Apparently Tops has been making Pokemon cards and they've been grading them. So I'm not a Pokemon or Magic follower, but yeah, so the third category listed on their website is Pokemon Tops. So moving on to our other companies, HGA graded a total of 1,290 cards this week, which is actually an increase compared to last week by 105 cards. So very good for HGA, possibly on a short week, knocking out quite a bit of cards. Ace Grading graded a total of 20, or added a total of 29 unique cards to their pop report, which is an increase by 6 compared to last week when they added 23. So good for Ace. And then our old pal here, TGA, the Grading Authority, they actually updated their pop report last week. The prior change occurred back within the week of September 26th through October 2nd. So what's that, about 7 weeks? In a 7-week time span, they graded 2,477 cards. So prior to that, TGA was actually grading, somewhere in the neighborhood of about 500 to 800 cards a week. So this is quite a big drop off for TGA. Moving on to COMC. COMC added a total of, well, let me back up. So their counts are a little bit off this week because of the non-sports cards. There was a huge drop off in non-sports cards by 38,497. I don't know what's leading the way on this, because when I went to go do my checks and balances against another category they have, that total was different. So I'm not sure what's going on in COMC this week. but there's definitely something going on weird over there. Possibly due to all the Black Friday promos they had going on. Maybe their system is just not keeping up with you know, the current inventory that they have right now. But for the most part, to my better understanding, is there's a huge drop off compared to last week by 43,622 cards, or not cards, unique listings on COMC. Again, they were running a lot of Black Friday promos and discounts, so maybe people were out there buying a lot, so I'm not sure. Moving on to MySlabs. Again, MySlabs is one of my favorite selling platforms out there. They don't have the same amount of eyeballs and eye traffic as eBay, but they do offer the 1% selling fee compared to eBay, where I think it's between like 12 and 13%. So you'll be saving quite a bit of money there, especially if you're selling higher end cards and stuff. So, all right, so right here, the graded cards, there was a total of 127,366 graded listings on MySlabs last week, which is a drop off of 447. And then for the raw card totals, there was a total of 12,143, drop off of 25 compared to last week. Then the raw card lots, there was 1,203 raw card lots listings, which is an increase by 11 compared to last week. So then what worries me is that if all these listings are going down, you would think sales would be going up, but it's actually the contrary here. The sold listings for Slabbed, there was 603 sold listings for Slab this week, which is a drop off of 70 compared to last week. Raw card sold listings, there was a total of 72, which again is an increase compared to last week by 28. And then raw card lots, there was 6 of those that sold last week, increased by 3, bringing the total for these 3 categories up to 681. Compared to last week, they had 720, which is a decrease by 39 compared to last week. Wax, they had 98 sales of wax this week, which is an increase by 11 compared to last week. And then Slab Comics, they had 10 sold Slab Comics, which is actually the same amount that were sold last week. So overall, when you add all these up, and of course they had no sales for raw comic singles, raw comic lots, or anything high end. Add all those up, we get a total sold listings for 789 on MySlabs compared to last week. That's down by 28, and they sold 817 last week. So that's it for this week, guys. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you guys have a great week, and we will do this again next week. Take care, be safe, talk to you later.